So this background sound is my alarm on my phone, and it goes off at various times of the day to remind me to do certain things. And I put this sound on it because if it goes off and I have clients or something, I don't feel the urgency to come switch it off because it's kind of unobtrusive and it melds into the background of everything else around me. So nobody really even realizes there's an alarm going off except me. And so with all this in mind, I was invited to a dinner with some friends, and I had my phone with me, which is rare. I don't usually go out with my phone, but this particular night I had it with me. And so we're preparing food, and I'm sitting out on the balcony with one of their guys, and we're just chatting and hanging out, and suddenly my alarm goes off. And my first thought is, well, I should probably go turn it off. But then I start to watch this theatre happening from inside the apartment, and the first person says, "Oh, listen to the birds outside the window," and starts looking out the window. And of course, by that point, I'm definitely not turning this alarm off. I want to watch this theatre play out. I want to see what happens during this play. And so then her boyfriend stands beside her and says, "Yes, isn't that amazing? But we can't see the birds." And they're looking out the windows up into the trees, and they're looking for the birds that are singing at this, from this noises that they can hear. And the third person comes out to the other side and is also looking out the window saying, "Oh wow, that's amazing, all these birds singing at this time of night." And it's like 7:30 around that time, more or less. I have an alarm that goes off at 7:30. And so these three people are all looking out the windows at 7:30 p.m. looking for all these birds. And I'm sitting there watching the theatre in front of me, just holding in all this laughter because it's my alarm going off and I know perfectly well what it is, and I'm just watching them. And it took them 7+ minutes to figure out that the sound that they could hear was the alarm going off in my bag, which was sitting on the table in the kitchen. And it was just so funny, and so I wanted to share that story with you. And I don't know, I think it's a fun story. Anyway, have a great day, and if your friends do something silly, try to remember the story because it's definitely worth recording.